Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol. Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. श्री नाम संकीर्तन की जय, श्री गौरंग महाप्रभु की जय, श्री गौर पूर्णिमा महामहोत्सव की जय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय, ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय, ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवतीरुत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपाकुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, 11th Canto, Chapter 5, Text number 32. Krishna Varnam Tusha Krishnam Sangopangastra Parshadam Yaggai Sankirtana Prayai Yajanti Sumedasa. Krishna Varnam Tusha Krishnam Sangopangastra Parshadam Yaggai Sankirtana Prayai Yajanti Sumedasa. Krishna Varnam Tusha Krishnam Sangopangastra Parshadam Yaggai Sankirtana Prayai Yajanti Sumedasa. Please chant. Mataji. Krishna Varnam Tusha Krishnam Sangopangastra Parshadam Yaggai Sankirtana Prayai Yajanti Sumedasa. Word to word meaning. Krishna Varnam, repeating the syllables Krishna. Tusha, with a lustre. Akrishnam, not black, golden. Saanga, along with associates. Upahanga, servitors. Astra, weapons. Parshadam, confidential companions. Yaggai, by sacrifice. Sankirtana Prayai, consisting chiefly of congregational chanting. Yajanti, they worship. He, certainly. Sumedasa, intelligent persons. Translation and purport by disciples of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. In the age of Kali, intelligent persons perform congregational chanting to worship the incarnation of Godhead, who constantly sings the names of Krishna. Although his complexion is not blackish, he is Krishna himself. He is accompanied by his associates, servants, weapons, and confidential companions. Purport. The same verse is quoted by Krishnadas Kaviraj in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi Leela, chapter 3, verse 52. His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada has given the following commentary on this verse. This text from Srimad Bhagavatam 11.5.32. Srila Jiva Goswami has explained this verse in his commentary on the Bhagavatam known as Krama Sandarbha, wherein he says that Lord Krishna also appears with a golden complexion. That golden Lord Krishna is Lord Chaitanya, who is worshipped by intelligent men in this age. That is confirmed in Srimad Bhagavatam by Garg Muni, who said that although the child Krishna was blackish, he also appears in 3 other colors, red, white and yellow. He exhibited his white and red complexion in the Satya and Treta ages respectively. He did not exhibit the remaining color, yellow gold, until he appeared as Lord Chaitanya, who is known as Gaur Hari. Srila Jiva Goswami explains that Krishna Varnam means Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Krishna Varnam and Krishna Chaitanya are equivalent. The name Krishna appears with both Lord Krishna and Lord Chaitanya Krishna. Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But he always engages in describing Krishna and thus enjoying transcendental bliss by chanting and remembering his name and form. Lord Krishna himself appears as Lord Chaitanya to preach the highest gospel. Varnayati means utters or describes. Lord Chaitanya always chants the holy name of Krishna and describes it also. And because he is Krishna himself, whoever meets him will automatically chant the holy name of Krishna and later describe it to others. He injects one with the transcendental Krishna consciousness, which merges the chanter in transcendental bliss. In all respects, therefore, he appears before everyone as Krishna, either by personality or by sound. Simply by seeing Lord Chaitanya, one at once remembers Lord Krishna. One may therefore accept him as Vishnu Tattva. In other words, Lord Chaitanya is Lord Krishna himself. Sango Pangastra Parshadam further indicates that Lord Chaitanya is Lord Krishna. His body is always decorated with ornaments of sandalwood and with sandalwood paste. By his super excellent beauty, he subdues all the people of the age. In other descents, the Lord sometimes used weapons to defeat the demonic. But in this age, the Lord subdues them with his all-attractive figure as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, weapon of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the beauty. And here Sri Nitai Gauranga has come in the most beautiful form and the most powerful weapon in ISKCON town. Srila Jiva Goswami explains that his beauty is his astra or weapon to subdue the demons. Because he is all attractive, it is to be understood that all the demigods lived with him as his companions. His acts were uncommon and his associates wonderful. When he propagated the Sankirtan movement, he attracted many great scholars and acharyas, especially in Bengal and Orissa. Lord Chaitanya is always accompanied by his best associates like Lord Nityananda, Advaita, Gadadhar and Srivas. Srila Jiva Goswami cites a verse from the Vedic literature that says that there is no necessity of performing sacrificial demonstrations or ceremonial functions. He comments that instead of engaging in such external pompous exhibitions, all people, regardless of caste, color, or creed, can assemble together and chant Hare Krishna to worship Lord Chaitanya. Krishna Varnam Tusha Krishnam indicates that prominence should be given to the name Krishna. Lord Chaitanya taught Krishna consciousness and chanted the name of Krishna. Therefore, to worship Lord Chaitanya, everyone should together chant the Maha Mantra Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. To propagate worship in churches, temples, or mosques is not possible because people have lost interest in that. But anywhere and everywhere people can chant Hare Krishna. Thus, worshipping Lord Chaitanya, they can perform the highest activity and fulfill the highest religious purpose of satisfying the Supreme Lord. Srila Sarbhum Bhattacharya, a famous disciple of Lord Chaitanya, said, the principle of transcendental devotional service having been lost, Lord Shri Krishna Chaitanya has appeared to deliver again the process of devotion. He is so kind that he is distributing love of Krishna. Everyone should be attracted more and more to his lotus feet, as humming bees are attracted to a lotus flower. The incarnation of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is also described in the Shri Vishnu Sahasranam, which appears in chapter 189 of Dan Dharma Parva of Mahabharata. Srila Jiva Goswami has quoted this reference as follows: Suvarna Varno Hemango Varangas Chandanagadi. In his early pastimes, he appears as a householder with a golden complexion. His limbs are beautiful, and his body, smeared with pulp of sandalwood, seems like molten gold. He has also quoted Sanyas Krishama Shanto Nishtha Shanti Parayana. In his later pastimes, he accepts the sannyas order and he is equipoised and peaceful. He is the highest abode of peace and devotion, for he silences the impersonalist non-devotees. Om Jnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurum Meditam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadate Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Uda Padkamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Stam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitam Sam Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pasatta Desatarini Nityanandam Maham Nami Sarvananda Karam Harinama Pradam Devam Avadhuta Shiromani Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gauratashe Namaha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Nilachara Nivasaya Nityaya Paramatmane Balbhadra Subhadrabhyam Jagannathaya Te Namaha Vancha Kalpatarubhesha Kripa Sindhu Bevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnanebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Mukam karoti vachalam, panghum langhayate grim, yat kripatam ham bande, Shri Guru Dinatharinam, Paramananda Madhavam, Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram. Hare Krishna. So I humbly falling at the lotus feet of all the assembled Vaishnavas, beg blessings to everyone, especially Prem Sarup Prabhu, Shri Nitai Prabhu, Gaurang Smarnam Prabhu, Shri Ram Raghav Prabhu, and all the assembled devotees, that we may be able to speak on this beautiful verse of Srimad Bhagavatam and Shri Gaur Leela, for purification of our heart, for glorification of the Lord, as a service to all devotees, and for benefit of everyone. Hare Krishna. So today's class was supposed to be given by His Grace Vrindavan Chari Prabhu, and suddenly in the morning, around 7 o'clock, he came to me and told that his health is not good, and he pushed me somehow the other speak. So certainly I am not qualified, but I will try whatever best I can based on the blessings we receive from all of you. So we are celebrating the most important festival of our lives. As we were singing this song, Kali Yoga Pavan, Kali Bhaya Nashan, Shri Sasinandan Gao Hai. Kali Kukur Kadan Jadi Chao Hai. So we can see at this point of time, constantly, this age of Kali, creating such kind of, spreading such kind of atheism, such kind of distractions, hundreds of varieties of distractions by which one literally is forced to increase their anarthas. That is being propagated everywhere, and even if there is any so-called spirituality, if there is some spirituality, and nowadays, when Kali Yuga is such a dangerous age that those who are outright atheists, that is very easy. That okay, they are atheists, they declare themselves atheists. But there are so many people nowadays, because when they see that this Krishna consciousness movement is becoming prominent, when they see that the scriptures are again coming back, and people are trying to read Gita and Vedas and everything, So now there is another kind of people, in Kali Yuga, who are speaking scriptures, and through scriptures they want to spread atheism, they want to remove God, So many such things are happening, and they are all constantly ready, So that's why there's a beautiful verse which comes in Chaitanya Charitamrita, where Krishna's Kaviraj Goswami is saying that by mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, even a small child can cross over the ocean of material existence, which is filled with the crocodiles of so many opinions, right? Nana Mata Graha. So there are many opinions everyone has about spirituality, and it's so very difficult, and so it's very easy to get caught in so many other understanding. I personally remember before coming to Krishna consciousness, having a conception that I understand Bhagavad Gita, and the essence of Bhagavad Gita is Desh Bhakti, Some people speak essence of Bhagavad Gita is doing your duty, So people have different understandings, of what is, spirituality. But it is only by mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that we can understand and awaken to the truth. That's why Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying, Jiva jago, Gaura Chanda bole. Kota nidra jao maya pishachira kole. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come to wake us up, and to the ultimate reality. So, especially in this beautiful verse from Srimad Bhagavatam, so intensely described by Srila Jiva Goswami, explains about Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is none other than Krishna, who has come to taste Krishna consciousness himself, to relish Krishna consciousness himself, because he is thinking, what is that special taste of bhakti which devotees relish? And he has come to give that taste, because he is in ecstasy, he wants to spread to others. And Srila Prabhupada, this purport is interesting purport, because this purport is by disciples of Prabhupada who are quoting Srila Prabhupada, and Srila Prabhupada in his purport is quoting Jiva Goswami. This parampara system. So Prabhupada is speaking in this purport about the easy method which Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu propagated by chanting and dancing, by chanting of the holy names. So we'll try to enter into the pastime. We'll try to read the pastime of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, how he made this Yoga Dharma, as this verse says, because this verse is talking about, the context of this verse is that the question has been asked that by Nimi Maharaj to Navyogendras, and Karbhajan Muni is describing. The question is that please describe all the Yoga Avtaras and the Yoga Dharma, how they propagate. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is using this Yoga Dharma of holy names, of propagating Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and through that distributing the highest ecstasy of love for Krishna. So we will try to understand how Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu spread the Sankirtan movement. Jai Shri Shri Nimai Anand Bhagwan ki Jai, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. One meditation, as Nitai Gauranga is giving now darshan, we are seeing that Srila Jiva Goswami, Prabhupada says, Srila Jiva Goswami explains that his beauty is his astra or weapon to subdue the demons, because he is all attractive. So in this, so this is how he subdues, and we can see that, especially in ISKCON Newton, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has descended in the most attractive, most beautiful form, and through his beauty, he is attracting everyone. And then he is dancing ecstatically and helping all of us drown in this ecstatic love of God. So we will see a beautiful pastime from Chaitanya Bhagavat. This is Chaitanya Bhagavat Madhya Khand, chapter number 23. Chapter number 23. Text number 60 onwards we will see. So here we will see that how Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu so mercifully distributed this Yoga Dharma in such a way that everyone can easily accept and hence overpower Kali. Kali Yoga Pavan, Kali Bhaya Nashan. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, although Kali Yoga is so very deadly, so very dangerous, with so many different problems, in terms of whether the mind and senses are already difficult to control, and Kali Yuga gives offering of so much of further agitating mind and senses. Then already the scriptures itself are so very difficult to find the conclusion, and Kali Yuga offers so many other opinions. So in that way, Kali Yuga is filled with so much distraction, and which increases constantly the fear. There are so many reasons for quarrel. Prabhupada writes in one of the purport that with slight provocation there are quarrels. That's why this is called as Kali Yuga, which is filled with Kalaha. So how this whole Kali Yuga can be overpowered? Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is coming to give the medicine. So the context of what we are going to read is that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, as he returned from Gaya Dham, he immediately began to propagate Harinam Sankirtan. But he began by propagating Harinam Sankirtan, by relishing the holy names in the Shiva Sangan, so with his devotees. So he would every day perform the Harinam Sankirtan in the Shiva Sangan every night, for whole night, and the entry was very much restricted. So, and just before what we are going to read, just before the pastime is given, that how there were many simple people and pious people who would always be longing to enter into that Sankirtan. They were always thinking that how we can also participate in this Harinam Sankirtan. But they felt that they are not able to enter, because of they are not qualified. But they were always praying for that entry. And there were atheists simultaneously, who were always opposing, and they were always criticizing. So as I was reading this section, we were thinking that how that is so much true even today. Right? The Krishna movement is expanding. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Leela is going on even today, the Sankirtan. And there are many people who are very eager to join. And there are many people who, more they see propagation, they become envious. Right? They are trying to subdue. But this Krishna movement will be unchecked by anyone's propagation against this Krishna movement, as we will see in this beautiful pastime. Jai Jai Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. So this is text 60. And so this is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu performing Sankirtan and Shiva Sangan. After that, what's happened? Ei mata pratinisha kare kirtana dekhi bare shakti nahi dhare anya jana. In this way the Lord performed kirtan every night, but no outsiders had the right to watch. Antare dukkhita sab log nadiyara Sabe pashandira manda balay apara. As a result, all the people of Nadia were distressed at heart. They put all the blame on the atheist. So those who are very pious, they were thinking it is all because of atheist. So they were saying like that. Papeshtha nindaka buddhi nashera lagiya thena. Mahotsav dekhi bare nare giya. Because of the foolish sinful blasphemers, we are unable to see such a festival. And then I'll read the translation. Some verses will be said. And then the further says, they are all sinful atheists whose only business is to blaspheme. They are deprived of seeing such kirtans, so they simply suffer. Because of such sinful atheists, Nimai Pandit refuses to allow even the good people inside. He is a devotee of Krishna, so he knows everything. Moreover, his heart is most pure. If we are devoted to him, then somehow we will certainly see his dancing one day. So in this way, these devotees are very, very eager for participating in the Sankirtan. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu knows all this very well. One of the inhabitants said, "Oh brothers, just wait. We will see the dancing to our full satisfaction right here." Nimai Pandit has appeared with Nadia to deliver the entire world. Ghare ghare nagare nagare prati dware karibe na sankirtana bolila tumare. I tell you, he will perform Sankirtan from door to door at every house and in every town. The inhabitants of Navdeep were most fortunate, for they accompanied the Lord in each of his incarnation, but the scholars suffered as a result of their blasphemy. Pandit Lok. Early, every morning, the inhabitants would go to see the Lord. Everyone brought some gift, such as some new items, bananas, ghee, yogurt, or attractive flower garlands. Everyone went to the Lord with such gifts. On seeing the Lord, they all offered obeisances to him. And then Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they all will come to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, offered wonderful gifts, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will say, Prabhu kahe Krishna bhakti hau ka sabara, Krishna nama guna bai na bolihara. The Lord said to them, may you will attain devotional service to Krishna. Do not speak anything other than the names and qualities of Krishna. So in that way, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, very powerfully will bless all the devotees. And this is the blessings today also available. So we'll read also the purport by Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. When out of aversion to the service of Supreme Lord, the living entities become conditioned, then sense gratification becomes their only goal of life. Conditioned souls are fully absorbed in gratifying their senses. The speech of conditioned souls is confined to material names, forms, qualities, and activities suitable to their sense gratification. Therefore, since the living entities have no opportunity to hear topics of Krishna's names, forms, qualities, and pastimes, they become entangled in scrutinizing other subject matters. Desiring eternal benefit for the living entities, Sri Gaurasundar blessed them with the words, may the propensity for serving Krishna awaken in you. He further prohibited them from engaging in the prajalpa of discussing names, forms, qualities, and activities not related to Krishna. In other words, he instructed them to always engage in congregational glorification of Hari. As soon as discussion of topics related to Hari diminishes, the discussion of sense gratification becomes prominent. This result is inauspiciousness. So, very powerful and important point, that once Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur asked this question, that why is it that people in this world are suffering or they are engaged in sense gratification? And he gave answer. It is Vaishnava Kripa Abhave or Vaishnava Daya Abhave. Because the devotees, the preachers of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu are not going out and distributing, right? So it's a lack of the mercy of the devotees. It is a lack of the mercy of devotees. So hence we have to understand that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given this wonderful Krishna consciousness movement for us to accept and to distribute to others. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying here that if you don't do that, if you don't talk about Krishna, Krishna's name, qualities, form, pastimes, and if people in general don't have such topics, naturally they will talk the matters which are inauspicious, right? So hence, the only solution Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given for this whole Kali Yuga is to spread Krishna consciousness by spreading the holy names, qualities, pastimes, the form. In that way, let everyone has only this as the occupation. I was reading Bhagavad Gita, 3rd chapter, which is entitled Karma Yoga. And text number 10, where this is sometimes entitled as Karma Kanda section. But Srila Prabhupada's purport there is very, very special and wonderful. So that verse actually says that in the beginning of the creation, 3.10 in this verse is that at the beginning of creation, the Lord of all the living entities, created the demigods and the living entities in this planet. And he created a system of yajna. And through this, he said that now you perform yajna, in that way you become happy. You become happy. And this is the process. Srila Prabhupada in that purport explains that the conditioned souls have come. The people, Krishna Lord has created this material world, to give the opportunity to conditioned souls so that they can go back to Godhead. Yes, Prabhupada writes like that. So they can go back to Godhead, and that's why Krishna arranged the process of yajna by which their material necessities will also be taken care of, and they can simultaneously go back to Godhead. Right? They can traverse their path back to Godhead. And Srila Prabhupada there, and the purport further explains that in this age of Kali, no other yajna is possible. The only yajna which is possible is Sankirtan yajna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And Prabhupada says that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had descended, to perform the Sankirtan yajna. So the point is that this Sankirtan yajna itself will ensure both the things. And that is, all material prosperity, whatever necessities are there for material life, that will be taken care by Sankirtan, because that's the way. That's the way actually to get prosperity. And that's what this verse in Bhagavad Gita explains, that how you get prosperity, it's not by your hard work. The hard work should be in the direction of yajna. So when in the direction of yajna hard work is done, then that produces the results by grace of the Lord. That is the process Lord has made for prosperity. So hence Prabhupada explains there that the prosperity, even material prosperity, will also come by Sankirtan yajna. And hence, in that way we can understand actually there is nothing else to be done. And this is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Krishna conscious propagation. We will see that further as we read this section. And simultaneously we have to understand Sankirtan yajna is the only occupation. Krishnera samsara kori chhadi anachar. Jive daya Krishna naam sarva dharma sar. So the only occupation is Sankirtan. There is no other second occupation. There is nothing else to be needed for anything else, for material prosperity or for spiritual prosperity. Everything is there in Sankirtan. And second point which Bhaktivinoda Thakur makes here is that if not done Sankirtan, then it will be very inauspicious. Then naturally, especially in this age of Kali, it will be very degrading. But even the mode of goodness activities are also not a stable platform. So hence, the only option is Sankirtan yajna, constant 24 hours Sankirtan, Kirtaniya Sadahari. So that's what Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructed further. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying everyone further. आपने सबारे प्रभु करे उपदेशे कृष्ण नाम महामंत्र श्वनः हरिषे. Lord personally instructed everyone, hear the Hare Krishna Mahamantra and be happy. Revo. So in that way, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling to hear the holy names. Bhakti Siddhanta Sarada Thakur's purport I will read. Conditioned souls devoid of devotional service to Krishna are always eager to gratify their senses. To benefit these living entities, Shri Gaura Sundar instructed them to happily hear the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Those who are compelled to hear the holy names of Lord are not very enthusiastic to chant. Therefore, it is instructed that one should happily chant or hear the awarded Hare Krishna Mahamantra with full enthusiasm. Since living entities averse to the Lord's service are always associating with non-devotees and taking their sinful counsel, they naturally remain aloof from hearing topics of the Supreme Lord. The process for remaining aloof from material thoughts is called mantra. Instruction in the form of sound vibration is the only method for becoming free from the thoughts of enjoyment and renunciation. One achieves perfection in chanting mantra when one keeps the vibrated sound within his heart and controls his materially attached mind. One person's mind is different from another person's mind. Therefore, the act of remembrance is intended for an individual. Therefore, the chanting of the name Hari by an individual is called mantra. A group of people can all chant Mahamantra together. Many people can give advice that is favorable to the process of sadhana or spiritual practice. Therefore, there are many Siksha Gurus instructing spiritual masters, but only one Diksha Guru initiating a spiritual master. The heart is purified by Mahamantra and other mantras. As a result of the heart's purification, all the senses become free from the temporary propensity for material enjoyment and realize the eternal nature. Then insignificant and abominable conceptions cannot become prominent. One who is not able to happily accept these facts is destined to remain in misery. And then Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu speaks the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. In Chaitanya Bhagavatam, this mantra is there. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Prabhu bole kahilan, ei Maha Mantra. Iha japa giya sabe kariya nirbandha. The Lord continued, this is Maha Mantra. All of you go and chant this mantra according to a prescribed number. So very clear and direct instructions of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. And Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is especially making the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra should be chanted loudly at every moment. Right? So in that way, it should be chanted loudly. And also Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saying, according to prescribed numbers. And then Mahaprabhu says further, Iha ite sarv siddhi hoi be sabara. Sarv shana bolo ithe vidhi nahi yara. By doing so, everyone will attain all perfection. Always chant, there is no other prescription. Very beautiful purports also, but because of lack of time, I'll just focus on the verses so that we can complete the theme of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, how he inaugurated the whole Sankirtan movement. Dash panch miline ja dware te bosiya, kirtana karaha sabe hate tali diya. 5 to 10 people can sit together in a house and perform kirtan while clapping their hands. So very simple. Very simple process of highest perfection. Of all necessities will be taken care. And then he said another mantra. Hare Nama Krishna Yadavaya Nama. Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudana. Sankirtana kohila e toma sabakara. Stri putre bape mili kore giya ghare. These are my instructions on how to perform Sankirtan. Go home and chant together with your wife, father and sons. So everyone together chant. That's it. Prabhu mukhe mantra pai sabara ullasa. Dandavat kori sabe chaline jabasa. Having received mantra from the mouth of the Lord, they all became jubilant. After offering obeisances, they returned to their respective homes. Niravadi sabai japena Krishna nama. Prabhu racharana kaya mane kori dhyana. They engage their bodies and minds by constantly chanting the names of Krishna and meditating on Lord's lotus feet. So in that way, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructed everyone to constantly chant the holy names, and all the devotees in Navdeep started to perform Harinam Sankirtan in their homes. Sandhya hoile apnar dware sabe mili. Kirtan kore na sabe diya karatali. In the evening, they gathered in their houses and performed kirtan while clapping their hands. Ei mata nagare sankirtana. Karaite lagilena sachiranandana. In this way, the son of Sachi inaugurated the congregational chanting of the holy name from village to village. Haribo. Sabare uthiya Prabhu alingana kore. Apna galara mala diya sabakare. The Lord stood up, embraced each of them, and then offered his garlands to them. So in that way, the Lord was so happy with anyone who performed the Sankirtan. And then further, the Lord is saying, to everyone, requesting everyone. So these are the instructions we can take in this Gaur Purnima. As Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is requesting and ordering everyone to chant the holy names, and further Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, Dante trina kori prabhu parihas kore, ahar nisha bhai sab bhajana krishna re. With the straw between his teeth, the Lord appealed to them, "Oh brothers, worship Krishna day and night." So in that way, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is personally in Navdeep Dham is requesting everyone. Prabhura dekhiya arati kande sarvajana, kaya mano vakya lai lena sankirtana. They all cried on seeing the Lord's anxiety. The Vedas, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was begging everyone, please chant the holy names day and night. They then engaged in the process of Sankirtan with their bodies, mind and speech. They all became very committed. This is what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wants, this is what I will do. Right. So this is what is the way to celebrate God Purnima, by following this instruction. Paramalla de sab nagariya gana, Hate tali diya bole Rama Narayana. In great jubilation, all the inhabitants of Navdeep clapped their hands and chanted the names of Ram and Narayan. Mridanga mandira shankha ache sarva ghare, Durgotsava kale vadya baja bharatare. They all had mridanga, kartal and conches in their homes that they used during Durga Puja festivals. But now they were using that for Harinam Sankirtan. Sei sab vadebe kirtana samaye, Gayena va yena sabe santosha hridaye. Everyone was happy now to use those musical instruments at the time of Kirtan. Hari O Rama Rama, Hari O Rama Rama, He mata nagare uthila Brahmanam. In this way, the entire town became filled with the chanting of the Lord's transcendent names. Hari O Rama Rama, Hari O Rama Rama. Khola vecha Shridhara Jayena sei pathe, Dirgha Gauri Harinama bolite bolite. Khola vecha Shridhar was walking down that same path, loudly singing the names of Hari. Shuniya Kirtana Arambhila Mahanritya, Ananda Vevale Haila Chaitanya Bhrita. When that servant of Lord Chaitanya heard the Kirtan, he became overwhelmed and began to dance in ecstasy. When the town's inhabitants saw how joyful he was, they gathered around him and performed Kirtan. Like that. And then further, the pastime goes on very ecstatically. As the Sankirtan was going on, then the pastime comes of the atheists were simultaneously always criticizing. There will be always atheists criticizing, there were always devotees who were participating and joining the movement, and both was simultaneously always happening, even during Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu time. And that's why there's no surprise if we see at this point of time, in such a dark age, that if there are people who have some criticism. But Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu never ever stopped. And this pastime further continues to go on, where the Qazi came and he broke the mridanga and put a rule that anyone performing this Sankirtan will be prosecuted very heavily by me. And all these devotees went to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then declared that please do not fear. Today I will myself come, and everyone be prepared come with the torchlight prepared, and today I will dance in the Sankirtan. And a beautiful description in Chaitanya Bhagavat comes of how all the demigods also participated, and the millions and millions of people came together and performed an intense Harinam Sankirtan and went to the house of Kazi. And in that way, Sankirtan movement was never stopped. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu inaugurated the Sankirtan movement 500 years ago, and here this verse says, Yaggai Sankirtana Praya Yajanti Sumedasa. We worship Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The intelligent people worship Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Prabhupada often quoted this verse, that those who have sufficient brains, Prabhupada would say, they will worship Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by chanting the holy names. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu inaugurated the Sankirtan and requested everyone to chant the holy names and spread the Sankirtan. Just by that, everything will be taken care. Our whatever necessities we have, because the luxury which material world promises only increases anxiety. But the necessities are provided by simply Harinam Sankirtan, by Krishna's arrangement. As Prabhupada and one Prabhupada write that the source of income and source of maintenance are two different things. They're not the same. Right? So one may have a lot of money, but not necessarily he will be maintained. But one may have no money, but he will be maintained by Krishna's grace. So like that. So that's why Sankirtan is more important than anything else, because Sankirtan will take care. Just like even in a simple house, if Sankirtan is going on, they'll be very joyful and happy, and really prosper. Wherein in a very pompous, luxurious bungalow, they may be very distressed if they have no Sankirtan. And hence the prosperity comes only by chanting of the holy names. But it doesn't matter whether rich or poor, everyone can get prosperity by chanting of the holy names. So let us celebrate this God Purnama by taking this instructions of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu very seriously to our heart, by chanting the holy names and also spreading this holy name to whatever best extent we can, and in that way increasing our commitment in this God Purnima, because if that is not done, then we ourselves will talk something else and others will naturally talk something else. So that's why the solution is not to keep criticizing what's happening wrong with me or what's happening wrong in the world, but the solution is in positively engaging ourselves in Krishna consciousness and giving out the right engagement of Krishna consciousness to everyone. Somehow or the other, engage everyone in the Sankirtan movement in whatever methods, whatever ways, so that this Krishna movement spreads. Shri Nidai Gauranga ki jai, Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Shri Gaur Purnima Maha Mahotsav ki jai, Nidai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Thank you very much. Shri Harinam Sankirtan ki jai.